cat in the box.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Mix It Up podcast. I'm Mike. That is Nick. He is back from his 1 week absence. He called in sick from the podcast. Nick, welcome back. We had to deal with Malars to get Jules last week.
Yeah,
it was like another job for me.
I could imagine. I figured, we get unlimited sick days here at the pod, because we're very, health oriented. And, we care about our workers. So, might as well. We're union.
I like that.
We're union strong. Local 69. We get unlimited vacation days. Basically, every day other than Tuesday, we're off.
Yeah, right.
We're on vacation.
We're the first union workers that own the company at the same time. We're both. That's something.
Well, what's the best part? The best part of our union is that me and Mike didn't even have to make the rules. We just knew what the rules were. There's no contract. There's no rules. We just know what the rules are. It's whatever we want to be. It's great.
In my fucking head. You got to have rules, though. There's one rule.
Like, I can't hear you for shit, man. I can't hear you for shit, bro.
Really? Nah, it's got
fucking bad.
Is it really that bad? I think once
pause it.
No, but once I record it, it doesn't come out that bad. Even though it skips now, I think Spreaker kind of corrects a lot of this shit. As long as you can understand me. Yeah, as long as you could understand me. Because we've had problems like this before and it came through.
All right. Well, I mean, before just 2 seconds ago, I couldn't understand you. That's why I stopped you.
Oh, really? Would it just stop for a couple seconds?
Yeah.
I don't know. We got to talk to our union.
Whatever.
Reps. We got to talk to our union reps about this, man. We can't work like this.
Yeah.
It's going to be like this. But we are the union reps and we are the owners. So we'll figure it out. Man. Just fucking roll with this shit.
Yeah.
But,
all right. Fuck it.
How was your sick days? Did you have the Rona actually or not?
I mean, on paper, no, because I took these stupid tests right here. Actually, I still have them. I took 2 of these dumb tests. They both came back negative.
Okay.
So, I'm not pregnant. And, but come on, you can't trust those tests, bro. When I actually had coronavirus last year, I got tested at the doctor's office with a real rapid test, came back negative. And the doctor told me when I told the doctor, I said, do I have to quarantine and let everybody know that that I might have coronavirus? He was like, no. But then he said, oh, but we should take a PCR test. And I was like, but if I don't have to quarantine and it came back negative, why are we taking this PCR test? Oh, just to be sure. And ends up I had it because I was sick. My nose is running. I'm waiting online for fucking 4 hours while everybody was just getting their stupid tests so they could go home for Christmas.
Right.
And I'm out there freezing my balls off, legitimately sick. And the test came back negative. So how the fuck does that happen?
Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
You're outside
so I'm gonna trust this little fucking Pez dispenser.
You're out there coughing up a lung, shit yourself, and people are just perfectly fine. Yo, you all right, man?
Yeah.
It's weird. They're just going in and waiting online to see if they're sick or not. It's so stupid. If you're sick, you're sick. You don't need to read the directions on a box. If you're sick, you're sick. You know what I mean? Yeah.
This shit apparently this shit spreads like fucking wildfire though. It's crazy. But at the end of the day, it's way less, it's weaker of a virus, which is great news.
Well, it's every variant's supposed to be that way.
Yeah. Well, I guess if the government wanted to be honest, they would step onto the platform and say, it worked. Whatever it was, the virus itself worked itself out.
Right.
And it's gotten very, it's gotten to the point where more people than not are going to be completely fine from it. And it's okay. But they're still trying to push the vaccine down your fucking throat somehow. Even though every single person, not everybody, so many people are getting it that have been vaccinated. And apparently people are getting it worse when they're vaccinated.
Coronavirus!
now, you know. So it's like, let the truth out, like, you know, let your titties flop out. Just let's see it. Let's see the truth, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, I think there's just continue to spread that fear factor too, you know. So when people just want to go out and celebrate and put their titties out, it's not going to happen because they just want to keep scaring you to death.
Yeah.
So that was just
Biden should be slapped in the face, bro. Biden should be slapped in the face. When you see this dude still on, you still see him coming on the news. It's gonna be dangerous out there for the unvaccinated. It's gonna be bad. Vaccinated people, they'll be good. Like, shut up. Shut the fuck. Who is this guy? Who listens to this fucking guy, bro?
Maybe like he's like talking. He's the crypt keeper. Like maybe it's fucking scary for you because you could be fucking croaking because you're walking around like death.
Oh my god.
So that was your week, just trying to figure out if you were sick or not, or trying to get a positive test. Did you?
I was working.
Anything? You had to work too? Well, you work from home. So
I worked like crazy, bro. Part of me was like, oh, just get sick so you don't have to work this week, because it's been nuts, man. Fucking 12 hours, 14 hours working on the weekend. And it's like, Jesus, what the fuck is going on, man? You know, this is insane. And it's normal. It's normal life. Like, nobody says, hey, man, saw you've been working like crazy. No, they don't say that, because the next week they'll be doing it or something. You know, it's just normal life. And how the fuck does that? How is anybody okay with that?
But that's not normal. It shouldn't be fucking normal. You shouldn't be working from like 8 a.m. to 9 o'clock at night. That's insane, stupid hours.
Yeah. Yeah. Waking up, having fucking nightmares, dude, I woke up on Monday dreaming about my job at 6:30. And I woke up and I was like, I guess I'll just wake up just get up and sign on. So I signed on at like 7:15, and I still ended up working until, I don't know, 8 o'clock.
Was it a nightmare? You know, were you like nightmare, right?
And then it's like I didn't even wake up because it was even more of a nightmare. I was so close to quitting yesterday, man. Like, I mean, I'm a different person, I would hope, than I was like when I was working at the other jobs and stuff. And it took me 10 years to kind of just, you know, say enough is enough. But I don't have 10 years in me to say enough is enough of this, because it's not the right way to live. You know, there's plenty of jobs out there. There's plenty of jobs out there that I make decent money. There's plenty of jobs that I can make probably more money working less hours with way less stress, you know?
Should look, you know, instead of having Freddy Krueger type nightmares.
Dude, I don't know. It's just, I like the job when it's nice and chilled out, but it's like, I don't know. I guess at the end of the day, like the corporate world will just, you know, they put it on you. They want to push you to the max for sure.
All right.
You know, they push you to your breaking point. Like, oh, give them more. And it's like, all right.
Sounds like you should quit, man. Sounds like you had a like pretty rough week. I had the exact opposite. Really? If you want to hear the week I had, or just the weekend, pretty much. So
tell me about it. Tell everybody how good your fucking weekend was.
So like shit. Yeah, like this is the yin and yang episode, you know what I'm saying? I'll probably have to title it that. But yeah, like it was a good week. I had a good work week, except for my truck fucking dying again, bringing that back up and waiting for a fucking transmission because it takes forever to get parts now because we buy everything from China. That's a whole nother story. But the rest of the week was actually pretty good, man. Went up to Mohegan Sun with friend of our podcast, special guest, Crazy Chris, and my other boy Tony. He was up there, which I don't see him that often, but seeing him and then a couple of Crazy Chris's boys that came up, to Mohegan Sun, had a nice time, blah blah blah. Did some gambling, some eating. Watch these coyote ugly girls on top of the bar, like one fucking bar, man. Yeah, it was pretty cool, but it was good. Like it was just like a 1-day thing, in and out. Up there Saturday afternoon, back home early Sunday, and so early Sunday morning, I'm staying in the other room by myself. So I get up like pretty late. I'm having I went downstairs. I had a continental breakfast, so I'm heating up a bagel. Like I'm fucking having up my OJ, my orange juice. And then I see these motherfuckers come downstairs and they're leaving. I see Crazy Chris and Nick. Crazy Chris looked like death. He came up to me, right? He's like, "Oh, I'm sick. Trainer, I'm sick. I've been throwing up like all night. I'm throwing up black stuff. Like it's not a hangover. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, Chris, I've seen the way you were drinking last night. It's a hangover. You had a few too many, and you couldn't handle it no more because we're fucking getting older. And so, like, you know, I just like he just when I looked at him, it looked like somebody that was off their meds for like about 2 months, and they just hit a breaking point, or like he looked like if like two little kids came up to me and like, Mister, what does COVID look like? And I'm like, that motherfucker right there, right now. It looks like him. If I like look up COVID in the dictionary just for pictures, it'd just be a picture of Crazy Chris. Like he looked bad, man. He looked bad. So I'm just fucking laughing. I had my bacon orange juice there leaving. I'm walking back up to the room to eat it. I'm just fucking laughing at that, man. I'm like, man, that's what happens, bro. Like once you drink like a certain point on the night, like it's a wrap, man. There's no turning back because you're gonna keep going. Because you know, like after that one drink, you like when it's one too many, you know it, but you keep going for it, and then you can just you're gonna pay for it tomorrow. You know you are.
Oh yeah,
but you do it anyway, man. And then yeah, baby, we pay for the consequences hard nowadays, man. It's not like being 17, 18.
When I saw you guys go live on Instagram,
You knew we were back.
I saw Crazy Chris drinking a Jack and Coke, I guess it was. And I was like, oh, God, this dude's going to be hurting tomorrow. I knew it. Yep. I knew he was going to be hurting. Because like last time when we were in AC, he was hurting.
Yep.
Oh, shit. We love you, Crazy Chris. We love you.
But that was it, man. So I guess we'll get into the topics.
Yeah. Let's see. We're going to talk about we already kind of talked about, we didn't really talk about work-life balance, but talked about work. We're going to talk about Mr. Bob Saget. God rest his crazy, silly soul.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The unvaxxed versus the vaxxed apparently coming together for a scissor grind orgy.
Scissor me.
Big pharma commercial. What?
Scissor me timbers.
Oh yeah, scissor. Yeah, scissor me, Allison.
Janet, you're crazy.
Oh, this is hot scissoring. Oh, scissor me timbers.
It must be fun to be like a chick and like scissoring, right?
It's just it got to be squishy, like that. That's the description. It just seems like a lot of like squish, a lot of squish.
You know what? Maybe I think the word isn't fun. I think awkward is the word.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. But
it's
I mean,
weird. It's just weird. It's a weird fucking motion. Like it's like, oh, I gotta go sideways. Like what?
Yeah, you gotta strap your legs. It's like you're playing that Twister game, and you just got some bad or good dots, depending on however you look at it. Like if you hit a good spin, like if I'm watching that show and they're doing that, it ends up in that position, like doing naked Twister. Like that's a win. That's a win for us.
Yeah.
Not if you're two guys though. You don't want fucking two dicks. Just I don't know. Like what do they call that? Like a twister or some shit.
Two dicks twister? I have no idea.
Twisted dicks or some shit. I don't know. Like what do you do? Like what do you do? Like you know what I mean?
I don't know, Mike.
It's just fucking weird, man. It's just weird.
I never played naked twister with a guy, nor did I ever play it with a girl. All right.
I know that's definitely on the bucket list to play naked twist with a couple girls. Obviously, no guys allowed besides one person.
Right. Yeah. Imagine you get like a couple of strippers at your house and you're like, oh, what are we gonna do? And you just show them the box, you throw it down, twister.
Read the directions.
Set it up. Set it up, bitch. I'm going to the bathroom.
They put down the fucking pad with all the fucking dots and shit. They're like, you're a weird one. Oh, you have no idea. No idea. Get out the lube.
Yeah. It's gonna get messy up in here. All right. So big pharma commercials should be banned, says Mike. So that's kind of hard to do, right? Because big pharma owns the fucking TV companies. But okay.
We'll do that. I don't know. We'll find a way.
Extreme COVID protocols and work-life balance. Yeah, we already said that. And legalized gambling in New York, and how probably so many people's lives are going to get ruined from it. Yeah,
no doubt.
Let's talk about that. As avid gamblers, I mean, we used to gamble heavy. You. I'm sure you're gonna start gambling again.
Yeah.
I mean, we've been through bad fucking times gambling.
And good
Hard,
times.
like
And good times.
and good. Oh,
we can't
fun,
leave out the
very
good times.
fun,
Fun times.
very fun. But the monetary value outweighs the losing side than to the gain side. I mean, personally, I'm probably down $20,000 in 3 years of gambling on football. And that's when I didn't have a job.
Right.
People.
Right. that takes balls to gamble when you're not working.
Yeah.
No source of income.
It hooks in you. What? No source of income. Not that.
Yeah. That you're playing a dangerous game. And I've been there too.
Yeah.
I was unemployed for like a year and a half, and it was probably the best time of my life. How crazy is that?
Yeah.
Love living.
What's the most you ever lost? What's the most you ever lost in one day?
In one
Football
day?
Gambling.
Man, it was definitely like, oh God, I think it was close to like 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like really one bad day where everything bad was happening. And I tried to get it back. You know, you just try to double up. Fuck it. Then I start doing these crazy parlays. Then you know it's a wrap, man. Like you just can't stop. You got that, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, I give it to the gamblers. They have determination to go all the way. Like, you're gonna go all the way, man. Like, I give you credit for it.
I don't think that's the right word, determination, Mike. I believe it's called crackhead syndrome of being addicted to it.
Yeah, addiction. That's what I meant. The word addiction.
Yeah.
Not
You gotta give it to these guys.
I gotta give it to them. They don't care about addiction. They got determination.
You gotta give it to these gamblers, man. They're addicted.
That man, my man signed over the deed to his house and he let him ride.
Dude, I lost $6,000 in your house one day. Remember, that was the last time I gambled, and I won really technically, but then I lost from that extra point. No, the 2-point conversion. I needed a 2-point conversion to hit. It did hit on a parlay. I was down $4,000. I put a $2,000 parlay in. Stupid, just throwing money like a lunatic. And the Cowboys scored a 2-point conversion. And then they called holding. Nobody calls holding on a 2-point conversion play.
Ever.
They get brought back to like the 15-yard line. They had no chance to make this fucking 2-point conversion. And they didn't. So I was down $6,000. I said I would never gamble again. And technically I didn't. I mean, you put that football bet in when we were in Atlantic City.
That's right. Yeah, I did it myself. Yeah, dude. But, I think when the Cowboys, like when they got moved back 10 yards, I think they punted. It was like the first time in history they punted from their own 15-yard line.
They punted it out of the stadium.
They were like, fuck this game. Fuck that old. Yeah, dude, I get it, man. Yeah, I've been into those fucking, but I also been into like, ones where like I had a big, like, that Monday night rollover pool last year when I had for like, a good amount of money. I was like, holy shit. I'm like, dude, then that rush is just like, dude, I love the rush, man. I love it. I've had it since like I was a kid and my parents like took me to the boardwalk in Atlantic City. And, I was gambling on the boardwalk trying to win, and I won a Nintendo.
Give me a hell yeah. What?
That's how I started getting into my video game shit. I fucking won a Nintendo. And by the way, like, they gave me a broken Nintendo. I went back to the fucking bungalow in Jersey, right? And Nintendo wasn't working. I was trying to blow in it, doing all this shit you did for Atari. And it wasn't working. So I brought it back. And then the person behind the counter with the wheel guy, he was like, oh, we can't return. We have to return it to Nintendo directly. And that should have probably taken like fucking weeks before you get a Nintendo back with the warranty and shit. So I had to put on the fake thing where I fake cry. And then finally the person felt bad. And then as soon as I got my new Nintendo, I was like, stone cold, fucking wipe those tears and like, let's go play. Like, I was ready. I was like, Duck Hunt, Super Mario Brothers. I had the Duck Hunt. I was fucking shooting ducks. I'm like, I'm pretending it was that motherfucker. They tried to refuse my fucking refund on the Nintendo. I was like, duck, goose, motherfucker. Bang. Shit was fantastic. I love fucking playing that.
Yeah, those games where, like the arcade game, like an arcade, whatever the fuck it is, where you have to press the button and line something up. and then you push the button and it goes like right into the hole perfectly. And then it pushes off something and you win like a PlayStation. You ever see those things?
Yeah. I've seen them.
I was at like one of the malls. I think it was like the Galleria or something like that. And Mike, I won a PlayStation. I won an Xbox. I couldn't lose, Mike. Like 3 systems, right? So somehow, I think I had to call up and claim them though, right?
Okay.
So because they give you like a little box or something. So I call up, and the owner of the machine goes like this to me. Listen, the machine's actually broken. He goes, it shouldn't be that easy, and there's something wrong with it. There's a technical like glitch in it. And he goes, I'd really appreciate it if you would give let me keep the stuff. You know what I mean? So I was like, I let him keep it.
No,
I think he gave me something. Yeah.
What did he give you?
Yeah. I don't remember exactly.
What's a
fucking smack in the
system?
face? But I don't. Oh, maybe I got the PlayStation. I think. No, I didn't get. He gave me something, but whatever it was definitely not worth what I fucking won,
dude.
But Mike, it was very easy.
Yeah.
And those things are really hard to win.
Yeah, but that's the point. Hey, if it breaks, that's on them. That's on the company. Like you have to pay that
it's
over.
on them. But
you don't do the
really
right thing.
Company.
You don't do the right thing.
No, you know why? Because one person usually owns those things. It's not like it's not like a corporation. It's we can buy them and say, okay, Galleria. And then the guy would be out fucking, $600. It's like, okay, either I get fucking, I don't know, whatever he gave me. I don't remember what he gave me, an iPod or some shit. Who the fuck? Maybe it was an iPod. I don't know. Or I fucked the guy. You know what I mean? So I'm not trying to fuck the guy. You know what I mean? If he could have been true, he could have been right, or he could have been a scam artist. But I took him for his fucking word. But whatever. But that's besides the point. The point here about this. What?
by you doing that, by you being a good person, he should have gave you 5 Xboxes. He should have been like, that was the right thing to do. Take my job. He should have gave you his job. You know what I mean? That's fucked up, man. He should have did the right thing by like, all right, you keep this stuff, but that's it, man. Just don't play the game anymore or some shit. You know what I mean? It's like, obviously it's fucking broke and you're a master at it. You know what I mean? Like, fuck that, man. He's responsible, and you should have got all your fucking systems. I would have never gave that shit back. I would have took all the bad karma. Like, bring it on. But I got a PlayStation, I got an Xbox. Bring all the bad karma onto me. Fuck that.
I should have been like this. Yeah, I'll give him back to you, but I'm coming back to that fucking machine tomorrow, and I'm winning everything. Winning the whole fucking machine.
I'm depleting you out of everything you own. I'm taking your wife.
Yeah. Oh shit. Yo, but back to the gambling stuff. So Rob told me that there was a bet on, I told you today, right? Or yesterday, that there was a bet on there that it was basically a shoe-in bet. So they're trying to suck people in, get you in. Once you have your heels fucking in, you win your first bet, you're done. They got the hooks in you, you're going, right?
You're wet.
So they gave you a max bet of up to $100 that yesterday on the NCAA fucking championship game, whatever it was, that one team had to score a touchdown, which obviously a team's going to score a touchdown. They kept people hanging, and they didn't score till the third quarter.
Right.
But everybody won their $100. Here's the thing, though. I heard that you can't cash that out. It's basically like a credit.
Yeah. So
right?
you have to keep gambling until you achieve like more than 100 or more than 200 in order to cash that original credit out. It's something stupid like that. Yeah. But that's how they all get you to get hooked.
So nobody's ever going to see that money ever.
I'm sure they wanted that touchdown to happen like real quick in the beginning of the game because they didn't want people to get a taste of, or maybe they did. They want to get a taste of like hanging on, like, oh my God, am I going to win? Am I going to
you? And you're like,
yeah, you're like, holy shit, are you pacing? I'm like, am I going to win my $100? And then you finally you're like, yeah, it's fucking big celebration. Yeah, dude. Yeah, maybe and then that's how they inject it into the veins. They just inject it, and then you got it. Then you're hooked.
You're right. Holy shit. They probably paid like the college refs to like make sure that nobody scored a fucking touchdown.
Yeah. No touchdowns. Call holding.
No touchdown. Yeah.
Everything's holding in football. It's just when you want to call it. Yeah. Sick, right?
That is, man. And these people are gonna get people that have never gambled in sports. Me and G were talking about this the other day. He brought a lot of this up, basically like
Yeah.
a lot of these people that never gambled are gonna get hooked. A lot of people's lives are gonna get ruined from this. They're gonna ruin their marriages. They're gonna ruin their relationship with their kids. They're gonna ruin their relationship with their friends. They're gonna lose their jobs. People are gonna lose a lot of money over this. This is not good, actually. It's not good that this is legal and it's just fucking easy. It's not. You know,
It's not good
just
for
taking people-
a certain number of people. The ones that get addicted, ones have
Right.
addiction problems.
Yeah, but that's probably the people that this is aimed at.
Yeah, and listen, I don't got an addiction, but I just like to gamble every day and every
Right.
game on Sunday and football. So I don't have a problem. I just like to do it.
Right. I mean, I breathe every day. That doesn't mean I'm addicted to breathing, right?
It's true, 100%.
Just means I need it to live. It's like you need gambling to live.
Get that heart
Oh,
pumping, man.
shit.
Get the blood pumping. I'm telling you, you'll like it. If you guys are listeners who never gambled before, I mean, don't take my word for it. Like, just try it. It's fucking amazing.
No, take my word for it. Don't fucking try it. It's not amazing. It's fun to do with your friends and stuff, but like when you think you're gonna die because like your heart's beating out of your chest
Yeah.
and you can't breathe, and then you do die. No, man, it's stressful. It's unneeded stress.
I think this is a perfect time to shout out our sponsor, Play Action Pools, for the Mix It Up podcast. Jump on in, get your first action. It's free to sign in, free to get in on the pick'em pool. Try it out. You might like it. It's fun.
Yo, who won the pool? Who won the pool? The pool.
Oh, Jeff, friend of the
Oh,
podcast.
he did win.
Yeah, Jeff won the $300. Yeah.
Nice.
He beat out Rob, another friend of the podcast, by a couple points. Rob
Wow.
tried to cheat earlier in the year. He was having problems with the website, so he had to email his picks in to the guy, to the Play Action Pool guy. So anytime the guy that had to enter the picks in, he was getting double points by accident. All of a sudden,
Really?
we seen like a couple weeks ago, we seen Rob up by like 40 points. I'm like, that's impossible. If he was up 40 points, he'd be hitting everything and every key bet. I'm like, that's not impossible. He'd be like a fucking millionaire. Like he'd be a genius.
Yeah.
He'd be on Sports Center and gambling shows if he was up by like fucking 40 points in real life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we figured out that then we had to deduct his points. And I was just waiting. I was waiting on the days to Rob text me and be like, yo, what happened to like my points? I'm like, well, you cheated, motherfucker. You cheated. We found you. We took your points away from you. Bad, Rob. Bad. So we figured it out. And then all of a sudden, like he did the correct math. He deducted the double points, whatever. And it was right there with him and Jeff, like right on the line. And then Jeff pulled away the last week. Yeah.
Shit.
Jeff had a good year with that shit. Yep.
Congratulations to all winners, all players, everybody.
All players out there.
Yeah.
Everybody. Yeah, Jeff was on the BBO NYG podcast earlier. We had him on for like quick 10
nice.
minutes talking about the
Nice.
the prize. Yeah, it was cool.
That's cool.
And you could be a winner too if you just gamble. So if you listen to me, I'm
Or
like the devil, and then Nick is like the angel. So whoever you want to listen to.
Right. Or just gamble a little,
Right.
but that's
don't-
impossible.
But don't go above your means, which it's impossible.
Right.
It really is. It really is. Like I remember like when I was gambling without a job, I was like looking at like, all right, how much, like if you donate blood, they give you money, I heard now. Like, you know what I mean? Besides a cookie. I was like, yo, how many times can I donate? But yeah.
The worst combination ever is alcohol, probably alcohol and everything, but
Yeah.
alcohol and gambling is the fucking worst.
Yeah, 100%.
When you're at a casino,
I mean, yeah.
dude.
Nothing beats
How
drinking
you
in the
go-
room though.
Oh, nothing beats drinking in the room now. If no, you know what, we should do it. We should have a game for the listeners,
Yeah.
and whoever wins gets to come to Atlantic City with us and drink in the room.
but then we
if
kick
we
you
don't
out.
like.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah,
stay.
yeah. You got to get your own room. No, you're not staying there.
Yeah, we drink in the room. You don't stay. You have to leave the whole fucking casino and shit. You go home. After no, you can't. You have to stay. You have to drink. You have to drink, and then you sleep in another room in case you're a psychopath and wants to kill us.
Right.
But yeah, it's fun time. Even like even on Mohegan Sun, like I got there like 3 hours earlier before I knew Chris was getting there, just because I could drink in the room. I was just drinking in the room, man, chilling. I was like, this is the best, man. I don't know why it's so much fun.
I don't know. We've spent me, you, and G have spent multiple. Like we used to go like Friday to Sunday, and there was times where we didn't get out of the fucking room. Like we drink on Friday, we'd go out like
party
on Friday
hard
night, but then like Saturday we wouldn't get out of the room till like fucking 4 o'clock or something like that. Just hanging out and drinking.
Yeah. It's like, we ordered fucking breakfast, so we got breakfast real quick. Fucking chilled in the room all fucking day, man. Yeah, I don't know what it is, man.
Wild.
We should just get instead of going to Atlantic City, we should just go to hotels around the world and just go in there, drink, and then just leave the next day. You know,
we should go to like France. But like you talk about like in the show before, like, I don't know what's the precursor of your show. Where it's like a traveling show, right?
Yeah,
We're doing. Oh,
we're in the city with this.
Of love, Paris. We have the Eiffel Tower, and we're just in the fucking hotel room getting wrecked.
Looking out the window and shit. Yeah, we seen it. We seen Paris, man. We seen it. We went hard in Paris. That would be a great traveling show. You just go to this fucking most exotic parts of the fucking world. You just getting hammered in the hotel room, bro. That's fucking. We'll have the cameras and shit. Would never leave. Oh, that's fucking classic, man. That's a great show.
We go to places like this is the beer capital of the world, the craft beer capital of the world. We get there, we crack open Conas, we don't drink anything but the 6 beers we're always drinking. We can't wait to get there and try these beers.
Oh shit, God, man. Yeah, we went to Japan, drank a whole bunch of Kirin Ichi bombs, then we fucking bounced. It's like, yo, you didn't see anything? Nah, man. Right. The room getting hammered. Oh shit!
We make sure that there's no windows in the room, so we can't see anything out. We go there blindfolded. We show up. We're on the plane blindfolded. We can never look ever. They get into a cab blindfolded.
You're looking at like they kidnapped us. Fucking bags over our head.
Oh my god. So, like, what was the most beautiful country that you guys have seen? Oh, 100% Holland. Holland was beautiful. And then it shows a flashback of us just getting led with our masks on.
Oh my god, that's fucking great.
Hell yeah!
We got to fucking write that show idea down. True TV, if you want us, we'll just hire us, man. We'll do that. We're gonna travel the world.
Yeah, and maybe one day again soon we will be able to, being that the vaxxed and the unvaxxed are somewhat coming together and realizing that we are people as well.
They are unifying. Like, listen, dude, that's such great news. I think we got to take a quick commercial break and build up some anticipation on this, right?
Yeah.
Are you feeling it? I'm feeling it, man. We're coming together, man. We'll be right back on the Mix It Up podcast.
Nevels.
All right, we are back on the Mix It Up podcast. I'm Mike. That's Nick. We are the world, man. We are the world. We are the children. Everything's coming together. Nick, like, what's this other topic we're discussing? The vax and the unvax? What are they doing? They're holding hands. They're being brothers and sisters. They're family now.
I mean, I guess you're the one who told me, so you tell us.
Oh shit, I did. Yeah. So I want to say this on last week's podcast, but got a little distracted with Malarsic and Jules. Had to tame them for a whole hour and a half episode. But the vaccinated and the unvaccinated people came together on New Year's Eve, right? In places like Italy and Australia, where the government pretty much like told them you cannot gather and you cannot light up fireworks, like at all. It's against like COVID rules or whatever. And these people in Italy and Australia went absolutely apeshit with fireworks. I think they smuggled in fireworks from like all over the fucking world. They lit up the fucking sky like you wouldn't believe. Like as soon as like 12 o'clock hit, that shit must have lasted, no joke, for about an hour. Like it was just a straight hour of fireworks. It was fucking nuts. It was like a big fuck you to the government. And all the people just be like, yo, we're sick of the fucking COVID rules. We're sick of the mandates. We're sick of your fucking pushing all these fucking rules down our throats. And they just fucking boom, man. They fucking lit it up, man. It was crazy. It was nice to see, though. Man, I actually got teary-eyed when I fucking seen it.
That's good. I mean, you don't see these. You don't really see. Well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe there are people still on like social media going at each other and stuff like that, which they are. But it's leaning more towards, the favor of the unvaccinated people who said that they don't want to, and it seems like they don't really need to anymore, right? Like they kind of, it's all proving itself in a way because not everybody, but a lot of people who are vaccinated are getting the virus, which it's not fucking rocket science. We're seeing it happen. The unvaccinated are getting it as well, obviously, but it's not doing anything apparently. I hope that it's maybe it minimizes the symptoms still, which would be great. But I mean, honestly, it doesn't seem like it is, which is a little nuts, but hopefully it does for the people that are vaccinated, obviously,
Yeah. But it seems like everybody's getting the same symptoms, no matter if you're vaccinated or unvaxxed. It's kind of like the same kind of shit. All right, runny nose, cough, kind of like tired, fatigue.
Mm-hmm.
They're describing like a cold to me. Like pretty much everybody's describing a cold to me. So I don't know. I don't know if I fucking believe all this shit. And I'm obviously we're glad it's like weaker and everything, but that's how it's supposed to be. The original virus gets weaker and weaker, all the different variants, to eventually where it just fucking either goes away or just becomes part of like flu season or whatever. I know, like I think they were calling it like the coronavirus mixed with the flu. They were calling it flu rona. Did you hear about this?
Really?
Yeah, they were calling it flu rona because basically it was just the flu, but they were calling it rona. I mean, flu rona. So it's like I don't understand. Are they just fucking with us by saying these different names? Like, are they just changing the? All right, so instead of calling it cold, we'll call it Omicron. And instead of COVID, we'll call it flu. You know what I mean? Or instead of flu, we'll call it COVID. Like, it's just, I don't know. I think they're just kind of fucking with us with these stupid names.
Could be. I mean, I saw a thing the other day about I guess the head of the CDC said that 75% of the people that are actually, dying from the coronavirus had like 4 or more comorbidities.
Yeah.
I don't know. Did somebody sent that video around or whatever?
Yeah. It was 4.
Coronavirus! Coronavirus!
Yeah, but she's saying, everybody still, go get vaccinated. But like, why is she not sending out like a piece of advice to the people with those comorbidities? Like, take care of yourself too, and I know like a lot of people are probably it's not just like obesity and stuff like that. It's like real serious health problems that they have. But why is she not like putting anything out there to say like, go to see your doctor, go see a nutritionist or something like that, try to lose weight, try to get healthy to like, make yourself stronger. How come that doesn't happen?
I wonder why.
Maybe
because like processed food plants is such a big business and shit. And I mean, it's good if like you have like pretty much everything's a business. Like even hospitals, like when hospitals are only like at half capacity, they aren't making money as a business. They want to fill up those hospital beds. They want to, no matter what they say, like, oh, we're overrun, we're overworked. They want a full hospital because it's a business. They're going to make money, just like any other business. So, I mean, that's the way of life, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, what about the people who are taking the corona protocol safety measures to a whole new level, Mike? Lunatics, as we would call these certain people.
Oh yeah. So like some bitch, she took her son and like just stuck that little fucker in the trunk because he tested positive for COVID. So this lady was driving around with her son, like thinking he's like a third-class citizen or like just like your baseball bat and gloves, whatever the hell you throw in your trunk, your groceries, like just treated him like shit, toss him back there, and drove around for him for God knows how long. And then I think she got stopped at like pulled over or whatever by a cop or whatever. And all of a sudden they open up the trunk and like, what is this motherfucker doing in here? And then she's like, well, he got the Rona. Like, he's got a quarantine. So you fucking throw your
my
son in the
God.
fucking trunk like some
Right.
goddamn fucking Looney Tune? Like, because it's just been. I mean, you're making people just fucking lose their minds. I can't blame her for being a lunatic because I'm sure she got so fucking scared with all this fucking media shit. Like, oh, you're gonna kill us, you're gonna kill us, like, and then she like bloop right in the fucking trunk, locked him up. Like,
But
wild, man.
here's the thing. How did the kid, she drove him to the fucking doctor probably, right?
Probably after that, once the doctor said you're positive, she's like, all right, hop
Right.
in.
So yeah, but
Fucking wild.
they drove to the doc. Oh wait,
So after the
where were
doc-
they going now? Yeah, but so maybe he got a rapid test and fucking it came back positive. So she said to herself, I didn't get it on the way here, no way. But I'm definitely gonna get it on the way back because he has it now.
Right. That's her logic. That's her logic of fucking thinking. Yeah.
Wow.
Like, do you even give your son? Do you throw him a bottle of water? Like, yeah, here, take care of yourself
Right.
in there in quarantine. You have to stay in here for 5 to 10 days. Like, come on, man.
Yeah.
Like, imagine your mom saying you got to stay in the trunk of your car for 5 to 10 days. You got to quarantine. Like,
Right.
man, people just lost their goddamn minds.
Fucking, I'll feed you. I'll feed you through the tail light.
keyhole?
We'll pop the tail light out.
Or like rubber gloves on, like you're fucking like looking up parasites and shit at
Yeah.
like a lab. Oh man, the poor kid, man. That's like he's got to be traumatized. Like he's known as the kid now in his class that you're the motherfucker. You have a mom that throws you in the trunk of your car. Like, yikes, yikes.
Chunky monkey.
Trunk, yeah. Now they got nicknames: Trunky Monkey and
Yeah.
Silly Trunk Kid. Honey, I Shrunk the Kid in the Trunk. Fucked up,
No,
man.
honey, I shrunk the kid.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kid. Holy
Oh,
shit,
shit.
man. Poor fucking bastard. But yeah, I'm sure there's other horror stories like with that kind of shit. Like people get so fucking paranoid,
yeah.
like, oh my god, you got the fucking Rona. Stay away from me. Stay safe. I see people like at the supermarket where if you're waiting online, they keep their distance like way beyond 6 feet. I'm like, yo, move up on the line. Because if you walk in some of these stores, like I was at Petco, and the line looked like it was all the way down the aisle, but in reality, it was just like 6 or 7 people. But it looked enormous because everybody's just fucking like standing so far away. Like one lady ahead of me, she kept turning her head, looking at me with her fucking holding a fucking box of dog food. And I guess I was too close to her. She kept turning around, and she was so far away from the 2 cashiers. I'm like, yo, just move up, lady. I'm like, you're nowhere near them. Like, what are you doing?
Right.
Oh, scary, bro. I don't like this. I don't like this world we're living in.
I don't like this.
Fucking nuts.
I've gotten they have gotten to me a little bit though. Like I don't want people breathing down my fucking neck.
Oh, of course. Yeah, if you're there, yeah, dude, if you're like a close talker, you know how some of our friends are close talkers, and you kind of just like, hey, I mean, if I keep backing up, I'm gonna fall off a ledge or something. Like, do you get the point? Like we had those close talkers before. Like, I need space like that, but not 100 feet.
Right.
Man, this is some bullshit.
Yeah, people are crazy.
Marijuana is not a drug.
But
I used to
what else
suck
we
dick
got?
for coke. I seen them. So that's an addiction, man.
What else we got here?
You ever
Some
suck
Some
dick for
bad
marijuana?
news, man. Some bad news.
what?
Bob Saget.
Oh yeah, sorry. Holy shit! I thought you were gonna hit me with some like
Oh,
some real bad
shit?
news. Like
No,
shit, man. You scared the shit out of me, Mike.
yeah, I'm just a terrific actor on the Mix It Up podcast. That I could just break news like that, man. But it is fucking sad. Like Bob Saget, if you didn't hear, like the funny guy from the dad from Full House passed away, 65 years old in a Florida hotel room. Then pretty much after he did like a set in Florida, so hopefully he didn't suck a lot of dick for coke and have a lot of coke in the fucking hotel room. But Bob Saget would like that joke before anybody that listens get offended. Like he was a filthy fucking comic. Okay, he would understand where that joke is coming from.
It's a very funny movie. So then Dave Chappelle, who's incredibly funny, says they asked what I do. We had the same producer as Half Baked. They said, "Would you do a cameo?" I read the script. I said, "Sure, I'll say that in a movie. That'll be good for me."
Right.
You know, my parents will be proud. My kids will be happy.
Right.
So I'll say it as cleanly as I can.
It's a family show, mostly.
Worry not.
Yeah.
It's a drug rehab scene, so it opens well. And Dave Chappelle comes out and goes, "I'm hooked on marijuana." And my character stands up, and I go, "Marijuana's not a drug. I used to suck blank for coke." That's what I said. And you ever suck some blank for marijuana? And he goes, "No." And I go, "I didn't think so." And that's all I did. That except there was a funny thing. A guy goes, "I've seen him." That's like the funniest thing. That's funnier than the movie.
Right.
So the problem I have is people yell stuff at me all the time, like, Full House, videos, who wrote your jokes? Like, I don't know, your mom, I'll be walking with my real daughters, and a van of 16-year-old guys will go by, and they'll go, "Saget, you rock, you suck blank for coke," and I have, like, my children.
Oh, you're with
children.
So it's funny, like, back in the day when, he was coming off the dad as Full House, and people are like, "Oh my God, we're gonna go see Bob Saget tonight. He's the dad. He's your dad of your favorite TV show. You want to go see him?" And then you show up to Bob Saget's stand-up, and he's like, "You ever had a rim job after you did 2 lines of coke off a stripper? It's fucking fantastic. You haven't lived."
Wow.
He just like, he had like some of the raunchiest shit and hysterical stuff. But like the people that would go, like they didn't know, like at the time, and it was like I remember being in the papers, like Bob Saget is evil, he's the fucking devil, like, oh my God, I can't watch Full House anymore. I'm like, yo, Full House was the shit. Like that's the show. Like every Friday night it used to be on. Like you stay home and you watch fucking Full House when that shit on. Jesse and the Rippers, Uncle Becky. Like Uncle Becky had the biggest crush on. She was like, oh my God,
Uncle Becky.
No, Aunt Becky. And Uncle Jesse. Yeah. No, she didn't transition. She's not a fucking tranny. Okay. I just always talk about fucking trannies on the fucking podcast. But Aunt Becky was just fucking, oh man, what a piece of ass, man, she was. But like you watch that show, like I used to have like the t-shirts, like with the, the fucking Olsen twins on there, like how rude, fucking all that bullshit. Like, you got it, dude. With the fucking thug, you got it, dude. Like, did you know they were twins at the time when you were watching that show when you were young? Did you know they were twins?
Yeah,
dude, I found that out like years later after I grew up. Like I didn't know they had 2 Olsen twins because they only played one on the show. It was only one at a time. So I guess when one of the other Olsen twin babies was being a bitch, they'd be like, all right, kick her out, and then they put the new one in so they could just keep rolling. You know what I mean? It was fucking smart, man.
That's funny though, why they did that, right? Like,
probably because
if one acted
up,
I guess it's a good idea.
Yeah, if one acted up, you could keep rolling. All right, bring in the new fucking one. Nobody could tell because they look alike.
Right.
But they grew up fucking pretty. They grew up pretty strange, though, the Olsen twins. If you ever see them, they look like. Sure they look like anorexic girls. They fucking all they do is like chain smoke. They're pretty disgusting now. Like it's weird, like seeing them now. But that thing had to fuck with them.
Oh yeah, they probably had a fucking insane childhood, man. Like something that we couldn't even fucking imagine.
Right, with cameras on your fucking face all the time. Must had to fuck with them.
Listen, I know everybody's like sad, like Betty White died, and Bob Saget died. Betty White lived till 99, right?
Yeah.
Bob Saget lived till 65. Listen, I'm gonna tell you something. There's no reason to be sad that Bob Saget died. Bob Saget lived a life that nobody else will ever probably live. That's gonna listen to this podcast. I'm sorry, everybody. That guy probably lived 100 times lives better than everybody and anybody that you know. That guy's probably had sex with the hottest women on the planet. He's done all the cocaine. He's probably got that rim job after fucking doing 2 lines of coke off some stripper's ass. You can't be sad that Bob Saget died. You should be sad that you'll never live like Bob Saget lived ever.
You
know,
could try. You could try to live like Bob Saget. Like I wouldn't last
You
to
could try.
65.
no, he's a specimen of a man for lasting that long. He probably did so many drugs, and he lived for a pretty good amount of time. He probably tore the 80s and 90s a new asshole, Bob Saget.
Dude,
Good for him, man. You know?
dude, if he was running, if he was doing stand-ups like on the road during that time, yeah, dude, he was ripping up people's neighborhoods.
Yeah. Can't be mad at him. Can't be mad at him for that. You know what?
Oh man, definitely not.
Hats off to Bob Saget. That's all. We're
Yo,
not
hats
sad
off
that
to
he's
Bob,
that
man.
we're not sad. We're not sad for you, Bob. We're proud of you. We're happy that you lived a fucking life like a goddamn pimp.
Yeah,
All right.
He did. His character on Full House, his character on Full House should have been a pimp. He should have been dressed like a fucking pimp, running around fucking Full House, that neighborhood, with Uncle Becky and Aunt Stamos. Fucking
Dude,
crushed
he
the game
probably
right there.
showed up. He probably showed up to fucking Full House, the scene of the set of Full House, like Will Ferrell when he was that guy that says nobody puts Gators bitches better be wearing Jimmy's. He's like showing up with two fucking prostitutes on his arms. The fucking Olsen twins are staring at him like, look the other way, bitches. You'll understand when you get older. And then he turns it on and he put the biggest facade of all time on. No one knew that Danny Tanner was a fucking whoremonger and a cocaine abuser.
And his bitches better be using Jimmy's.
Gators bitches better wear Jimmy. Fuck, that's a classic fucking line, man. Yo, Bob Saget came in like in the powder room already powdered up. You know what I'm saying? My man didn't need any kind of powder. They're like, yo, you look good. Like it's all over your face. You look fine. He's like, yeah, I'm ready. I'm fucking ready. Like I can't wait to fucking play Danny Tanner. Let's fucking get this. Oh shit! Is Uncle Jesse gonna fucking sing in his band?
Well, I did hear one thing that was on the news where Uncle Jesse actually said he's like we're gonna miss him. He like nobody could ever have a better friend than Bob Saget. Like I guess they were tight, you know. I guess they all stayed together. Well, some of them, whatever. That hit me a little bit. I was like, all right, now I understand why people I guess would be sad that Bob Saget died, but like just the normal people that are like, oh my god, it's so sad.
I know,
like,
it's weird.
Are you actually sad?
Right.
Like, when's the last time you heard you even mentioned Bob Saget or anything like that? You know what I mean? Like, it's sad for his family and his friends. You know? And you're gonna watch fucking reruns now of Full House. Unless you watch Full House still to today, I really don't see how it really affects you.
Yeah, I know. Like, what do I watch Full House every fucking week? Like a lunatic. Oh, I can't wait to watch season 8. Like, I don't even know how long it lasts. It just seemed like one long season to me in my childhood. I can't tell you how many seasons there were of Full House.
Did it ever go off? Did TGIF ever go off? Did it? No, it stayed on all year long. Or did they just show reruns?
I guess.
Yeah, they must have showed reruns.
And we watched it because I watched it every Friday night. It was just that was it, man.
Yeah.
I think Stamos.
What was your favorite TGIF? Huh?
I think Stamos was I think John was his I think Bob Saget was his coke dealer. That's why he was so sad. He's like, I'll never have a friend. I'll never have a friend like you to get me coke in the middle of the night when I want it. I do lines of coke off of strippers. Oh man, shit. Yeah. Poor Stamos, man. Stamos will never die. Piece of shit.
What'd you say?
Stamos, he'll never die, man. He's amazing.
He still looks the same, bro. He looks like he's fucking 25 years old.
Yeah, I don't get that. He's a fucking lizard. He's definitely a fucking amphibian, man. Yeah, what were we gonna say with what was my favorite episode?
What was your favorite? Yeah, no, what was your favorite TV show on TGIF?
On TGIF? Like what was the list of shows?
Oh, well, that's the thing. Let's name the shows because it was like a revolving fucking door, right? What was the first 4 shows? I don't think we would be able to fucking name them. I know it's Full House.
I can't name them.
Family Matters.
It was Family Matters after that on Friday?
I don't know what order, but they were both on.
Was Alf on?
And then I don't know if Alf was on fucking
Was- oh,
TGIF, man.
I think Alf was on Mondays. I think
Was
Alf
like
was on
Mork and
Mondays.
Mindy on it? Was Mork and Mindy on it?
Nanu, nah, motherfucker. I don't know. Like, that's a good one to fucking.
Oh, just the 10 of us. Remember that show?
Yeah, but that was another one.
And then the one with Jason Bateman.
Oh yeah,
Never remember the name of that show.
that's right.
Oh, Perfect Strangers. Perfect Strangers was on it.
Perfect Strangers on Friday night. Yeah, yeah. I think that came after Full House, or that came like an hour. Once Full House came on at 8, I think Perfect Strangers came out at 9. Perfect
I feel like
Strangers is my
Perfect
favorite
Strangers-
show.
I think Perfect Strangers ended it for some reason.
They did.
What was
There
the
was the
Family
9:30
Man?
one.
Yeah.
I don't know, but Perfect Strangers was like that was one of my fucking the Dance of Joy, fucking Balky Bartakamos and shit. Like who didn't love that
Happy
shit?
Dance.
That shit was
Family
fucking
Ties
hysterical.
was the
Family Ties.
Family Ties. Yeah.
With Michael J. Fox.
Yeah. No, that wasn't Family Ties then. What the fuck was the show with Jason Bateman?
Yeah, see, Michael J. Fox was Family Ties. Jason Bateman was stupid.
Oh fuck, man. I gotta look some stuff up.
Yeah, look that up. But I'm gonna tell you, my other favorite show was weird. Wasn't on at Friday night, but it was Quantum Leap with Scott Bakula.
Oh yeah.
And he would go
Mhm.
back in time and rewrite history, like he rewrite like JFK getting shot. It was just such a cool show, cool premise. Yeah, futuristic. Like I used to love that shit, man. That show got my imagination like going, man. That'd be cool shit to fucking have.
Yeah. The Hogan family, that's what it was.
Oh, the Hogans.
Yeah.
That's right. Remember that shit.
Original TGIF shows. Oh yeah, here we go.
Yeah, Full House was just, man, that was a mega fucking. I mean, shit. They made dolls and shit. They had DVDs that fucking it keeps selling out everywhere. People love that kind of shit.
What was that?
Full House. It was really it was
yeah.
a really great show, man. They had like good like I don't remember each
Oh, wow.
episode, but they had good shows, man.
Listen to this. Perfect Strangers. This was the first TV show in the 8 p.m. block during its original run in 1988.
Wow, 88.
Yeah. So Full House, 8:30. Mr. Belvedere,
Oh, okay.
Just the 10 of Us. And then like these are all of them. Family Matters, Dinosaurs. That was on there. Dude, Step by Step. That show was dope. I loved Step by Step, bro.
Step by Step.
The girls on there
yeah.
were fucking hot. Boy Meets World.
Yep.
I would have never remembered that was on there.
neither. Me
Hanging with Mr. Cooper. See, this is when it was just we weren't
Started
even
getting
watching
whacked.
it anymore.
Yeah, right. It started getting whacked.
Although Hanging with Mr. Cooper was cool. I like that show.
I never liked it.
Sister, Sabrina the Teenage Witch, and Clueless.
I didn't like that shit. Clues. I didn't like any of those shits. I think I actually grew up and I stopped watching that kind of shit.
Step by Step was my favorite out of all of them, dude. And you know, it's funny when I was younger, I liked the little tomboy girl. What was her name? Like Sam or something like that. I can't remember. It was like a boy's name too. But dude, she's so hot now.
Send me a picture of her. I gotta see her now.
And you know who's like the hottest? Dana Berger, the little blonde dork.
The little dorky one, right?
She's
That's always
so
the
hot
case.
now. And then Suzanne Summers was on there. She was super hot. Everybody probably loved her, the older people.
Yeah, I seen a picture of like one of the girls, the dorky girl from Modern Family, and they showed her a picture now. Like, oh my god! Like, I was like, holy shit, she's fucking hot.
Yeah. Let's see. Stacy Keenan as Dana Foster.
When was Wonder Years on? Wonder Years was like fucking. That was the shit,
That
bro.
was great. Yeah.
With
that was the 80s.
Danica McKellar as Winnie Cooper. Oof.
Oh yeah.
I love Winnie Cooper, man. Man. Oof. That shit was the best. And Alf. I loved Alf. I could fucking watch episodes of Alf right now and be blitzed out of my fucking mind, and that shit would laugh. I would laugh my ass off, bro. I remember winning an Alf doll when I was gambling at the boardwalk in Jersey on Seaside Heights. I wanted, besides the Nintendo, I won like a talking Alf doll and shit. I forgot what that fucking stupid little thing said, but oh man, I love that fucking doll, man.
What about Punky Brewster?
Oh yeah, Punky Brewster. Oof. I had like a little crush on
It's
her
Punky
watching that
Brewster.
show, man.
Yeah.
I definitely, I like, nice little crush on her, man. She's like a little bit of a punk, like a little of a punky girl, like a
Yeah.
Punky Brewster type chick. Hence
She's
Punky
like
Brewster.
half Punky, half Brewster. Yeah.
Yeah, she was like, I think she was like a Punky Brewster, and then I'm like, oh my, I like these punky girls. She had like that different color hair sometimes. I'm like, yo, Punky Brewster is fucking nice.
She's a little dorky.
And they had that dog Comet.
Oh yeah. Wait, that was not Punky. That's Family House. Full
And
House,
that-
right?
And that old guy,
What are
the
you
rich
talking
guy.
about? That's Full House Comet.
Comet was Full House.
Yeah.
The old guy with Comet. The old guy was like, he's like the adopted father of Arnold and Willis. Well, I'm thinking
What the
about.
fuck are you
I'm
talking
thinking
about?
of 3 different type shows. That was Different Strokes. The other one was Full House, and then Punky Brewster did not have a dog. I guess I could have sworn Punky Brewster had a dog.
Punky.
I think she did have
don't
a
remember
dog.
Much about Punky.
Yeah, but all right, Comet was Full House. I remember that now. But I could have sworn Punky Brewster had a dog. And then an old man was like her father and shit. And she didn't have a mom or some shit.
You could say whatever you want about Punky Brewster. I don't remember.
won't remember?
anything.
I
All
don't
I
know.
remember is the one episode that I stopped watching it because it scared me. She was like in a cave or something, and I got scared shitless. I was like, I can't watch it. I can't watch Punky Brewster anymore.
Oh man,
And
that's what made you stop watching Punky. Oh, that's some
Yeah.
good shows, man. That's some good shows back in the
Al.
day.
Al from Step by Step now. I love how it's like always now. You don't even have to type now,
Right.
and they just show it to you.
People just want to know.
I
They're
wish I could.
curious.
Oh man, we got a picture of her hanging out with Paris Hilton over here, man.
Oh,
Al
you
is
know
hot,
she's,
bro.
you know she was sliding it up. If she's with Paris,
Hmm.
she was out there getting dick left and right. She's a little whore. Send that picture over
Alex.
my way. Maybe we'll get her on to be
Yeah.
a guest one day on the Mix Up Podcast. I'll reach out to her. I'll reach out on our Twitter account
Yeah, you could do
if she
that.
wants to come in.
Shit.
Want to come in for the show?
We don't I don't think we have any more topics. Oh, you know what? I don't think we have any more fucking topics.
Think
Is
that's
that
it, right?
crazy?
We kind of flew through them.
Oh well, big farm should be banned. That's what you want to talk about.
I mean, it's not. It's just gonna be real quick. It's just gonna be. I think big farm commercials should be banned because it's stupid. Like, dude, it's crazy. You know, it's crazy. Like, you kind of remind me. I was listening to a past episode where you were like, when these big farm commercials, they list all their fucking symptoms or side effects or whatever, and then you're like, why doesn't COVID have that kind of shit? So I'm thinking, like, why does big farm? Why are they advertising drugs? It's just gonna make people that are hypochondriacs or whatever just thinking like, oh, that pill could cure this, whatever, and then they don't give a fuck. Like, they might not even have anything where they need that. They just want to have it. They want to get that medicine because they want to feel like a certain way or a certain shit about what that commercial says they're gonna feel. Like, this is motherfucker. Like, there was Bacon. He was Bacon smiling. And it wasn't for Sky Rizzy, it was for some other bullshit. And then he's just baking and shit. He's like having a great time. And it's like, and the list of side effects could be uncontrollable rage, like it was like a whole bunch of crazy shit. You could shit your pants. You could pee your fucking pants. You could do all sorts of crazy things on this fucking pill. But hey, you'll be chilling in the kitchen baking, like smiling, laughing about it. It's like, it makes no sense. It should be like, they should show the person like on the commercial, be like in an alley, it's raining, you're all fucked up, your hair's all fucked up, you're having a fucking terrible time. Like, yo, you need this fucking Sky Rizzy, man. You need it. You're fucked up. You need this, not these other motherfuckers. You know what I mean? This is certain clientele that actually needs these pills, but you shouldn't fucking advertise it, You should go there and be surprised that they have a pill that maybe could help you, You shouldn't just like be able to get it like on the news.
I wonder why they have to give you all the side effects on TV. Like on the bottle, it'll have it. Like, why do they have to go ahead and tell you that, like, all those side effects?
I don't know, but they do it mad quick and sneaky. Like
Yeah.
they're giving you a visual of them happy. They're at like a ball game or they're dancing in the middle of the field on beautiful green grass. You know, not a cloud in the sky, sun is shining. They're all smiling, happy. You know, and then all of a sudden the side effects are a million, and it's a complete opposite. It's like a different contrast to it. It's kind of scary if you think about it. Next time you see one of these fucking silly commercials come on, just pay attention. Then you'd be like, what the fuck?
Oh, I found the one with the guy mowing the lawn just now.
I did.
It's called Tgif or something. Toujel, bro. And it says it's a diabetes shot. It says the once daily Tgif injection along with diet and exercise may help those with diabetes better control their blood sugar.
May help.
Motherfucker, that injection better be doing it without exercise and diet. You know?
Word. Yeah, you should just be a fat couch potato. You take that pill and you're good.
Right. Crazy. Motherfuckers.
That's pretty fucking nuts.
That's the best commercial of all time, though, for sure.
Oh, there's plenty of them like that, though.
Guys fucking mowing the lawn. I gotta watch that fucking commercial after we're done here.
Do it.
Oh shit, we after podding tonight?
I don't think so. I think the after party's done. If we're just gonna fucking roll with something, we just roll with it here.
Yeah, it's better off that way.
Right?
Yeah. Well, I guess we're done then, huh?
Yeah, haven't done the after party in like a couple weeks, so yeah. I guess that's it for the Mix It Up podcast. I guess Nick, they know where we can find us, but we gotta promote the website. Go check out my bio on Twitter. You can find the website, you just click on it instead of us saying it, because you won't be able to type it all in. Your keyboard will won't work anymore. But it's the PBO NYG podcast and the Mix It Up podcast.com. So go check out my link on Twitter, Mike Trainer MFT, and you see the link on there. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, all that fucking stuff. Email us, subscribe to the podcast, write a review, all that stuff.
Yeah. Comment, you fucking twerps.
And whatever other countries are out there that has twerps in it, fucking hit us up, man. We got people listening all over the world, man, all over the planet. So I want more countries added to this list.
This is what I challenge anybody out there who listens to this all the way through. Type twerp in the comment box so that we know you watched it. And I know that Crazy Chris is going to be the only one that puts twerp into the comment box.
Hashtag twerp. Get that fucking shit trending.
Twerping.
All right, twerpies. We out.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.